Today is 24th October. Market trade a bull bar with a slight increase in volume, up 24 points to close at 3168. Mentioned in the previous videos that it's generally positive for the market to actually trade above 3,100, and this is what you have seen. And 2 days ago, market actually kept up, followed by a brief pullback with lower volume, and today managed to actually stage a new intraday high. Now the resistance is at 3,200 and support is provided by this pivot low here at about 3,134. Looking at the bigger pictures, this is still part of the trading range, with the swing now getting smaller. Recent strong sectors actually includes the manufacturing stocks, properties, some oil related stocks. REITs continue to perform well. Let's take a look at AEM, the most impressive stock of late. Mentioned in the previous video, we'd like to see the stock break above 127, and this is what happens the next day, and managed to actually power through, breaking the previous high here made in March. Now notice today itself, it's actually trade a doji after a strong move, and as particularly after yesterday, a fairly large bar, likely to actually pull back, and during the pullback we can look for setups to go long. High P, again very strong move. After this extension by itself, you notice actually trade tentatively with small increment, and at the resistance it actually pull back. I'd like to actually look for setup here, and eventually look for the stocks to trade above this high here of 148. UMS, again today staged a very strong move with very high volume, slightly to actually pull back from here, and during the pullback we look for setup. Less preferred stocks to be very electronic, because they tend to trade with overlapping bars, but nevertheless today it also has a very nice strong bar with increased volume. Now most of the manufacturing stock perform well, as with the exceptions of venture, and this stock we probably will leave it alone. If you notice, actually after this run up here to the resistance of $16, they actually had a very large reversal bar and making successive low after a brief pause here. So those stocks on the short term is not likely to perform. Now some oil related stock has performed well. This is Cable Corp. Of course, the news has came out already that Temasek is offering a 30% stake at 735, and that causes to actually gap up. This stock was actually on a downward channel, and before the announcements there was a bit of sell down with increased volume, and prior to that there was some downgrade by analysts, as well as a result of the poor earning. So anyway, after the gap up there was a pause, and today managed to actually break on the upside. But remember, this is overextended, so it's better for it to actually consolidate the recent gain, and it's also approaching this resistance before we actually take a long trade. Perhaps a better stock would be Sembcorp Marine. Now over here you actually break the downward trend line. Alright. And now tentatively make high. Today make a high with low volume, slightly to pull back. During the pullback we can look for setup. Sembcorp Industry. This is a double bottom. Managed to break the neckline rather, and followed by trade inside day. I'd like to see break above the high of 232.